How's it going, everybody? Brett Medlock here today with Greg Vargas,
Hey.
Matt, the art director, and Vero, the lead producer on the Elder Scrolls Blades. We just played it on the show floor, and it was a lot of fun. What did you think?
Yeah, I liked it a lot. It was the kind of experience I was looking for in the Switch. That's exactly what I want. And, just being able to play the game on the go, and that's one of the biggest things for me is to be able to pick up my Switch and just play.
Yeah. And is the portability aspect the reason why you chose the Switch over the Xbox One and PS4?
Well, we've had a lot of fun working with the Switch in the past. We brought Skyrim to the Switch, and we brought Fallout Shelter before, so we really like working with them. And Blades, early on, the way we envisioned it was a mobile game that you play in these bite-sized chunks.
Yeah.
So it naturally, we're like, yeah, we're going to bring this to the Switch. The combat's going to be really, really good, and we had the idea of using the motion controls like the whole time we designed it for
awesome.
Of course.
Yeah, we didn't get to try those out
sword
yet.
fighting. Yeah, and the demo there, they're all docked, so you can play the game like
Cool.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like that as a... I mean, I've heard people say, like, oh, it's a gimmick to have that, but I really love motion controls. That's, one of the reasons why I played the Wii so avidly and continued on with the Wii U and now the Switch, and so I think that's a good incorporation into the game.
Yeah, it's been really fun, and you can play it either way. If you want to just play with like a pro controller or just everything docked, that works too. It's great.
It seems like it's more like overall like more linear than like Skyrim. It's not as open.
Linear, I wouldn't describe it as linear. I'd say like we designed smaller gameplay segments. Like it's really a dungeon crawler. We were trying to think about how can we reimagine a dungeon crawler for mobile. So you play quicker quests or quicker dungeons, but you can play it all day long if you want. You can just keep, playing adventures, go into the abyss.
Cool.
And then later on, we're going to add a PvP mode, so you can fight in an arena against your friends.
Oh, cool.
Make guilds, go visit your friends' towns. It's going to be really, really cool.
Is that coming to everything or just a Switch?
Yeah,
version?
it'll come to everything. So
Okay.
the version of the Switch will be exactly the same as the mobile version.
That's very cool because my girlfriend and I play a lot together. So when it comes to, our computers at home sit back to back just for that reason. And then we play Xbox in different rooms. So we'll link up and play certain games. So the next step is the Switch in our relationship. So we're growing. But I think that's something that, that we would both like to experience.
So we have some fan questions from Twitter.
Yeah, one of the first questions is they want to know if any microtransactions will be included in the game and if there were any changes to the visuals, specifically the textures.
The game is going to be exactly the same as what we see on the mobile version. So there's going to be microtransaction, but nothing that's preventing the player from progressing through the game. Okay. You're not forced to pay anything. It's really up to you. All it's going to do is speed up your progress in the game. But visually, the game's going to look the same. What we have on mobile is already really high res, and it suits the Switch really well.
So was anything enhanced for the TV, since it'll be on the big screen for the first time?
It was not necessary. The phones have really high resolution
That's
now.
True.
So what we had already done and made sure that the assets were super high res, so it looks really nice on the big TV as well.
Awesome.
Yeah. Broski Plays asks, is it going to have any Switch exclusive content or Nintendo themed content like Link's Sword?
Right now, we're focusing on making sure the game is going to be the same. We want to ensure cross-platform compatibility between all the versions, so that's what we're going to be releasing with.
I'm wondering, is this a good starting point for anyone who's never played any like Elder Scrolls game at all?
Totally. I mean, our objective was to make a game that was going to bring, the Elder Scrolls universe to everybody that might not have been exposed to it before. You have the option to play on bite-sized version or play a longer session, and the game is going to be exposing you to even more Tamriel as we go. Our intention is to continue to update the game and add new content to it so that we'll be able to experience the whole thing progressively and learn about the universe.
Yeah, how long do you think that support will last?
The game is still in early access, and we're already adding tons of new feature to it. Our intention is to bring as much new stuff from the universe as we can. We have infinite amount of ID right now. The challenge for us is really to choose which one we're going to do. So we're going to continue to support this game as long as people are going to love it.
So if kind of piggybacking off that, if new content releases, is it done simultaneously across all platforms, or is it just specific to it'll arrive on mobile first and then switch later date?
Our intention is to make sure that the game is playable on everything at the same time, so we have to make sure that the content is available on all platforms at the same time.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Thank you.
This has been Brett and Greg, E3 2019. We'll talk to you guys later.